Katie on This Morning News with Rob and Bernie. Now, we're having the problem here in the state of Louisiana where we're cutting everything. We're finding everything that we can cut. Well, apparently the federal government is not going through the same situation. There's a new list out of all the pork, what they used to call it, pork. It used to be called pork barrel spending.
Yeah.
And it was just these extra things that were passed along with bigger, well-meaning bills. It just kind of passed on through. Like I said, the yellow paved road next to a church in Missouri,
which I think is great.
But you pay for it, not us. Well, this new list is out, and Rachel Sutherland, one of our favorites from Fox News Radio, here to tell us what the government is really spending your money on.
Well, there's a couple of things this year in the 2016 Congressional Pig Book that stand out. By the way, they did put out the Pork Hall of Shame as well. That goes back several years. One of them, and I'm not sure, it's a real head-scratcher. It's $15 million a year on a catfish inspection center. I don't know what they're looking for and what they're inspecting with the catfish or how they feel about it.
Please tell me they're inspecting it for that gray piece in the catfish that makes it taste bad. That's what we need to do. $15 million. I will find if we can prevent that. I'm all for it.
Right. So they're doing that, and then there's another thing that's been going on. This I talked about last year and probably the year before that. There's this M1 tank sitting out in the desert somewhere. There's about 2,000 of them. And the Pentagon is saying, we don't really want to upgrade these tanks. They're kind of outdated. They're over there gathering dust. The Congress is sending them $40 million a year to upgrade the tanks.
To protect the tanks that we're not going to use.
They don't want the tanks.
Or update.
They don't want them. And I don't know if they want to spend it on drones instead. I'm not an expert on warfare, but these days we use tanks less. Maybe not.
That's bizarre, though. Let's just spend $40 million on something that we're not really going to use anyway. But hey, somebody needed a good contract.
Well, and I'm wondering where that money is going. Are they banking it, or is it? I don't know what's happening. But the tanks are sitting there and they're not really moving or doing anything.
That's awesome.
But you have to hand it to the pig book, because in the years that it's been coming out, and it's been more than 20 years now, and they actually do bring out a pig, by the way, down at the Phoenix Park Hotel right down the street from me,
so awesome.
North Capitol Street, and they bring out the pig. And it walks around, and it makes noise, and it does its thing. And they do this every year. And I wonder how much the pig costs.
And who's paying for the pig?
Well, I guess the Citizens Against Government Waste, and they're a nonprofit. They can do what they want.
Sure.
But throughout the years, I mean, it really was incensing the American public, because look back at 1999. This is in the Hall of Shame. There was $7.3 million spent on grasshopper research.
Oh, yeah, because that's what I want to know about.
Right. In 2002, there was about almost $300,000 spent on combating goth culture among youth. Apparently that's not working, because I take a look at my own 12-year-old and think, what are you doing?
Wow. That's a lot of money for some makeup remover, some white makeup remover and dark eyeliner remover.
It's bad.
Take it off.
My 12-year-old did recently. I don't know if this is goth. I don't know what they're doing, and maybe I'm just old. But they're literally shaving off parts of their eyebrows. What does that mean?
Oh, you know what? I've seen that.
Yeah.
It's like you use like a clipper, right? And you do like kind of halfway through, or some lines, or like 2 lines.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
They were. He was having a sleepover with a friend, and he came home the next morning. I think he's embarrassed now, and he'd be embarrassed if I said it. But he said, "Mom, can I use your eyeliner to kind of fill this in?"
Wow.
He did, and it kind of worked.
Well, you know what, Rachel? Hysterical. You really need to, put in an application for some of that money.
You should.
You need to get some of that money to buy the eyeliner to cover up the.
To deal with this.
Yes, to deal with this problem. Wow.
Kids are nuts. They're nuts.
So is there a place online where you can look at this list, or really just see what these huge items are?
Yeah. Oh, sure. You can just you can either Google Congressional Pig Book. It'll be the first thing that comes up, or go to cagw.org, cagw.org, and it'll be right there. And easily Googleable, easily found. They always get a lot of attention every year.
I love it.
That's really crazy. Rachel Sutherland, thanks for getting up early with us this morning.
Thanks.
Have a good one. Wow. I can't believe that. And he's like, yeah, Mom, could you pencil that in a little bit? Because, that's fun.
I don't think that's goth culture. I think it's just the 2016, shaving cream in the hand, tickling in the nose sort of thing.
And it was a sleepover,
at a sleepover,
I mean,
You do dumb things at a sleepover.
You do.
My kids will never have a sleepover.
Ever?
No, they do dumb stuff and stay up all night, keep you up all night.
So it's a no-go on that, totally 100%.
Do you know when the fad was lock-ins?
Yes.
Like lock-ins at
Yes.
the skating rink, lock-ins
Yeah.
or whatever. Okay, this might be a little bit too TMI for 629. But I had to pee so bad one time at one of these lock-in things, and I was young enough to think I was really locked in. And so, like, I just remember being awake all night long, like, in pain.
Rob, you poor thing.
I thought I was locked in.
Go to the bathroom?
I thought I was locked in. It was at a laser tag place. And so it was like, you're inside this thing with all the glowing walls and everything. You know,
Oh, man.
I was young. It was probably like maybe 3rd or 4th grade.
Okay, so first the compassion.
And then, yes. Well, you know. Well, present day Rob is
And
like,
then the
you aren't locked in. And if you have to go to the
know.
bathroom and they won't unlock the
Dude,
door, this
that
is
would have
America.
been me as a kid, too. I totally would have been that way as a kid, too.
Well, Mom, I mean, I was locked in.
I wanted to go so bad, though.